So I did an orgy. I went to this creator house with all these people. It was so eye-opening.
Did you have the plans of an orgy or just
Yeah, we went out there to film the orgies. They were just
wild if there was no
Orgies with an S is nuts too.
Yeah,
there was 4 of them. So
Oh, you shot 4 orgies.
yeah, we were.
Wow.
4Gs.
Yeah, we
Orgies.
were real productive.
You should market that.
Two goons, not one but 2 goons. 2 goons, 7 hours in the bathroom.
I'm Haven Tunin,
I'm Brandon Trusso.
and you're watching 2 Goons.
Haven, the pottery niche has completely sent you into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were doing, and you were, this isn't like, it's not like a phony thing. Like, you didn't start doing pottery because you're like, oh, this'll.
Yeah, I think I started the trend of all the fake potters after
Yeah,
me.
because there is a bunch of chicks who do the pottery
Yeah.
stuff, and they'll like put their feet in the clay or something because they're trying to get like a foot fetish or something
that's pretty
going.
smart.
Yeah, they'll like do it with their feet. But you're a legit potter.
Yeah, I was a legit potter before, doing all this.
Professional potter?
Yeah, I was like, I have like a real pottery business, like,
Still.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Lucky enough, like all my OnlyFans money now comes in as like Haven Tunin Pottery LLC, instead of. But yeah, I was like a legit potter before. I did art shows and stuff.
Yeah,
I went
yeah.
to school for it.
Yeah. You were in art school, doing all the pottery work. And do you do like pottery customs?
No.
No, you like if a dude's like, hey, like I want you to like, I don't know, the customs go crazy. Like I want you to fart in a jar.
Oh, I'll fart in a jar for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I thought you meant like people.
JJ.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be a professional potter to fart in a jar.
Dude, yeah, we should. What am I doing?
Some people will be like, "Can I get a Star Wars mug or something like that?" I'm like, "No, you get what I make."
Oh,
really?
I thought you meant like that, like a custom painting or something.
Oh, you
but-
wouldn't do that?
Oh, no.
Really?
No, you can't pay me enough.
No, that's too much work. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, so
What-
you just make what you want.
Yeah.
Or you give them what you tell them you're going to give them.
Yeah.
Well, I
feel
guess
like-
it's your art.
Yeah, well, a lot of pottery, like, I probably have made hundreds to thousands of pots. And
Yeah.
so I'll practice the same shape and the same, like, design over and over. So if
Yeah.
you're like, give me a Star Wars mug, I don't know how to make that. I need to make like 100 of them before I got a good one.
Oh, okay,
Interesting.
yeah.
Like, I probably could make it, but I don't want to.
So basically, before we get into any of the OF content, how that stuff, like the pottery stuff. So what is there like? A ton of profession. It must be such a difficult, like any kind of art, to make a good living for, like,
Yeah.
it must be for a lot of people almost like a side hustle opposed to a main hustle.
Yeah, I think my eyes were open. I always say I learned more from my internship I did in college than I did like the full 4 years of like actually being in college. And that's when I actually saw that you could be a real potter and not just like do it on the side. Because at the time, I think he was making like $150K a year, and back in Indiana, that's like really good. So,
Oh yeah, I mean that's really good
really good.
everywhere in
yeah,
America.
right. And all he does is make pots in his garage, and then goes to art shows and sells them every weekend.
Wow.
Oh, this is not a bad life.
No, I love
Yeah.
it. And have you guys been to like an art show where like I don't know, it's not like a gallery art show, but where the little tints are everywhere?
Yeah.
and
Yeah, of course, like a farmer's
And-
market kind of vibe.
Yeah, but
My
like, a little
hometown had the
fancier.
Allentown Art Festival like
Oh,
every
yeah.
year. Yeah, it's just exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's what I was doing before
dope.
this.
So you were going like from like town to town art shows?
Yeah, I did like
Wow.
farmers markets. There was a time, oh my God, I was doing 2 farmers markets a week. I was a pottery teacher, and I served at 2 restaurants.
Oh my god.
Dude,
The grind.
Yeah,
There
the
is a
American
grind for
hustle,
sure.
dude. That is
Grind.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Artist, man.
Yeah, that's
it.
truly
Yeah.
an
That's
art.
what
That
we
must
do.
be like kind of at the beginning when you're like trying to make a name for yourself as like especially in such a niche thing. You're going to these farmer market and everyone who just walks by you and you're not making money, that must
Oh my God.
stink, right?
There was one farmer's market, I think the most I ever made, there was like $150 at one little, it was only from like 4 to 6, but
Yeah.
it was not worth it.
Have you-
I was like setting up the whole last tent. I was lugging all my, pottery to it.
Yeah, because that's heavy shit.
Yeah.
Middle of summer, 90 degrees.
And you have like the weights that you weigh the tent down with
Yeah.
too.
And like, have you ever had like a disaster? Because what you're dealing and selling, this is all like fragile goods. Like, have you
Yeah.
had a bunch of shit break? The casts like get squished before they go in the thing.
Oh yeah, I've definitely broke hundreds of pots for
Really?
sure. There was like something my senior year where I had a bucket and I was just carrying it, and then I just like, I don't know what happened, but they literally all fell out, and then you can hear like everyone in the building go.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah.
brutal.
So-
What about a top day farmers market? Do you remember the total? Like,
Like 4K.
Really?
That was an art show.
but that was
that's
that's you were you like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, damn, okay. Like,
Yeah.
I
How
can
many
do
hours
this.
was that? Like 12 hours?
Oh, that was like 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still good though.
And how long does it take you to make a pot? You do the mugs big time.
Probably less than 30 minutes per
Oh,
piece.
okay.
But I literally made like hundreds of them before
To
I
get
made,
to
so
the
I ever
piece.
made one
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was very first like doing pottery, it would take me forever to throw a piece, right?
Yeah, yeah,
and now
yeah.
I can probably throw a mug in like 8 minutes, maybe
Yeah.
less.
So I actually messaged you. I had no idea you had any affiliation with our like executive producer, and then you said, "Oh, by the way, I do like I know who you know."
Yeah.
And I was just like a follower of your content because it showed up in my FYP, and then I had never gone to see your not safe for work material, but I presume that you're doing this not safe for work with involving the clay. Is that, or is there no
Oh, like
nude
nude.
potting?
There's definitely nude pottery for sure.
Really?
There's nude like joys. I know you guys say that.
Yeah, Joy. Yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Oh, jerk off instruction.
Yeah.
Oh, as you're making, so you made hundreds to get to the perfect.
Are you jerking off the clay?
Oh, for the JOI.
Yeah.
Yes.
What else is she gonna jerk off? Because I'm like, what is going on? Like, what are we? Yeah.
No,
I've done a-
that's great. That's a hilarious way to do it.
This
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to think that I'm the only, only girl that's at a pottery JOI, but probably not at this point.
Right. Lot of fans of it, right? Is there like how did that really, was it just a jump from the Instagram to like people would see the videos and then they went to the OnlyFans, or were they kind of saying like, hey, do you do anything, or like how
did I kind of start?
yeah, it's so fascinating.
I had a TikTok before and I was filming myself making pottery all day just because why not have a social media?
and sell your art from that, right?
And then I was like, I'm filming this all day long. Why don't I just do it in lingerie and make the pots for the farmers markets and then just put the videos up on OnlyFans?
Easy money.
Easy money. Dude.
I never
Easy
thought
money.
I would have done this
Sex,
full
drugs,
time
and
now.
rock and roll.
That's it. Yeah. Dude.
Any of that will sell.
And it took off right away.
Not right away. Right my first day I was like making more. I was making as much as I was serving, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Really?
I
Yeah.
mean, that's not bad right out the gate. And you're
Yeah.
already,
Yeah.
it's like now you're getting paid for the work you weren't getting paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yeah.
you get nervous when that started coming in where you're like, is this going to like last?
It wasn't crazy at first. I think I was only making like 4K to 6K, and then
Which is good though.
well,
Like,
right.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Actually,
I'm
good.
just
Where-
finished
Only
that.
4K to 6.
Yeah.
Like a month or a
month.
day?
No, a month.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's still really good cash.
I
Yeah.
asked that because when I started monetizing, I was like, I didn't want to tell anybody. I was like,
Really?
yeah, I was like scared. Like,
Why?
Because it's like you're like it's legal, but you're like, is this legal? Or did they fuck something
Right,
up?
I
Am I
guess
supposed
'cause
to have this much
It's
money?
nerve-wracking.
It's nerve wracking because it's like I'm saying like life changing money, but it kind of is in a way. Because
Well,
you're
it's-
like,
yeah, you're
I've
monetizing.
I've showed up and punched a clock for so long. I've done this, and I was waiting for the next level. Is this the next level?
And
That's
just
how I
so
felt.
the
Yeah.
audio or all the listeners are clear, Brandon's talking about comedy and Instagram, not tits.
Hey, I would show my tits for $6,000 a month any day.
It's a good living.
Yeah, it's a great living.
For real.
100%.
Hell yeah, good for you. That's
And
awesome.
so that started to roll in, and then how quickly did the ball? Because now you're in like the top 0 point whatever, like 0.0 decimal percentage. Yeah.
So I was like, I started late June, July, and then by November, I
Wow.
really kicked off.
So you saw the significant jump from making more than a server to like making more than the average person.
Yeah, in November, I made more than I did like for the past couple of years combined. You know,
Wow. In a month.
in a month, yeah.
And were you like, this is surreal?
Yeah, I was real nervous too because it was November. I had my first good month, and then December was good. But then January, my landlord was like, "We're not redoing your lease," and I was like, "Well, I'll buy a house." And then I started buying a house, and then I was freaking out, like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. Like, I don't know if that money's going to keep coming in like this.
Yeah.
And it's just me, so I'm like, I have to do all this work and grind like crazy, you know, to keep it up. So
Yeah.
by the end of January, that first year, I was burnt out.
Yeah. I can
Were
imagine.
you really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just filming everything every day.
Oh my God, yeah, I was working crazy amounts.
Yeah, once you start making money,
You're like, well, I don't want the money to stop.
I don't want it to
Yeah.
stop.
And then you start making investments. You're buying houses.
Yeah.
And then you're making the content. You're probably like editing the content.
I was doing everything by myself. Yeah.
Oh,
Everything.
really?
Yeah,
'Cause-
I was in the top 0.04 completely by myself, not a single other person helping with socials or anything.
Really?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's fucking, yeah.
Some
for
ladies
you.
got like got their man or something doing the back end or something like that.
I mean, eventually my boyfriend did like quit his job, but he literally just like stayed home and like cooked and cleaned for me.
Okay.
Oh, that's
House
cool.
husband,
Guy.
not bad.
I mean,
What a guy, right
Pretty
there.
good,
Yeah.
pretty good deal,
It's
too.
nice to have.
Yeah.
right?
It was really nice, and he went to school for neuroscience too. So like he had like a real, like
That's
a
what
real
they teach
job.
you there. That's what
Yeah.
they
They
teach
teach
you.
you. Yeah,
Yeah, they're like, get your mind right if you have to do this.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
Is,
what you gotta
is
do.
he still at home? Like,
Yeah,
just,
yeah, he's with the cats right now.
really?
yeah. Putting that neuroscience degree to good work.
Yeah. Wow, that's I mean, that's the reality of the. You know, I mean,
Now he's on my payroll, but he actually doesn't. I mean, he is like my little secretary, right?
right,
Like, he'll-
executive assistant,
right. Like I'll pay the bills, but he pays the bills, like physically. Like, log into it.
right.
I'm sure he loves that title.
Yeah.
The executive assistant,
Yeah.
house husband.
Little secretary.
That-
He loves it. Yeah.
And then, have you ever? Again, I haven't seen the actual not safe for work stuff.
Yeah.
Work stuff. Are you just doing solo, or is he involved now?
He's involved now.
Okay,
We
so
just did our first foursome recently. That was a
Whoa.
real breakthrough. I know, right? Isn't that
Foursome.
crazy?
Yeah.
I was very proud of him. It was
stressful.
We always say like when I have an accomplishment, it's like, oh, it's a me day, but I was like, that's a you day.
Oh, he really beat it up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he was real nervous too. Like
Yeah.
thinking
first
that-
time on cam, or just first time?
Not
on?
first time on camera, but first time like with other people.
So he is a stunt cock.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Is his face
Little
in?
secretary
Yeah.
promotion.
Okay.
Yeah, secretary promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His face wasn't in it at the very beginning, but I mean, I used literally my legal name, like, and he
Yeah.
has big ass tattoos, so.
So you're
Right.
like, what are you gonna do, dude?
Yeah.
That is that moment for every secretary where it's like,
Are you gonna fuck? Do you really want to work here?
How bad do you want this job?
well, it is that thing. Is like you're coming on the company trip this weekend
yeah.
with the CEO,
Yeah,
and you're gonna get dirty.
yeah. You're gonna see
Yeah.
some things.
Does it
There
involve the clay, or when you guys are doing it, you like?
He's never, we've done one video where I taught him how to do pottery, but that was just for OFTV. He's
Yeah.
never been naked with clay.
Oh, so you don't rub clay? I guess that would be.
I rub clay all over me, yeah.
Really? Does it feel good? Like,
No, it's it's super
Fucking
drying. It dries out your skin
dries,
really.
right? It
Yeah.
dry. But the moment when you have your hands in it, when it's wet, I used to be a potter and like,
Really?
What?
Well, like I took
Look at this bomb drop.
I took a class. I mean, I took a class at like a day camp or
Dude, I
something.
took
But I
Yeah.
did it.
I took a class in sewing.
Yeah.
I felt like I was a sewer back in the day.
No, but I did it all summer. Like I actually did it all.
Dude,
That was a little stretch.
No, fair enough.
I was a potter.
we're like, oh yeah.
But I do remember how like uncomfortably, like at first it feels good, and then
It
afterwards
dries so
it
fast.
dries.
My
and it's-
nails are always like Ugh,
I mean, it's a
they're
clay
bad.
it's the same as like a clay mask, right? I mean, same idea.
Oh,
right?
I would not put that on my face.
No,
No,
I
it's
mean,
different. It's completely
different thing?
yeah. It's
I thought it'd be like playing in the mud. I was like,
I mean, it is like playing in the mud.
Oh, you're right.
but-
It is very similar to like if you play football and stuff like that, and like at the end of the day, you got all that dry. It's very, very similar to
Yeah,
that.
I look real funny after a live stream. Like sometimes, like the angle would be like get messy with the clay, and I have it all over me. And then I'm sitting in my like little pottery garage, and I call my boyfriend. I'm like, "Can you bring me a towel?" And I'm just like walking across my yard,
So
like
uncomfortable.
naked, like covered in clay, running up to the shower.
Yeah.
Are you? You have such a like wholesome, like you said, Midwest. You know, raised pretty like conservative, and it was that the truth of it, or are you like?
Like, were my parents conservative?
Yeah, I mean,
They were definitely not fans of OnlyFans. My parents weren't the greatest, like narcissist mom and alcoholic dad. So like, I moved out when I was still in high school.
oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
So this wasn't like a leap for. This wasn't something that was like a leap
Oh,
for
it
you.
definitely was like
Oh, okay.
crazy leap for
Taboo.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
Were
yeah.
you doing like kink stuff before?
No,
like, exploring
I
the
was
world?
like super quiet, super like you would never expect that, like not popular at all. Like,
Really?
No.
Did you know you had like? I mean, obviously you're attractive, but did you think of?
I did not think I was attractive back then. Like,
Really?
yeah, I was definitely like this little quiet, like hermit kind of.
But that's
girl.
kind of what I'm sure some people like. You know, like obviously you're
Girl
in
next
shape.
door.
Yeah, girl next door, quiet, innocent. But you play up to that on your videos and stuff like that, or
like, am I still innocent in my
Yeah.
videos now?
yeah, or are you kind of like you're very
I've definitely gained a lot of confidence.
yeah.
Hey, $4,000 to $6,000 a month will do that.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that
And
is
more,
really
and
what
more.
happens. The more you.
Yeah, I mean, my friend Lily is over here, and she's like, "How do you get over just like posting whatever the fuck you want?" I'm like, "I don't know. You make enough money, and you don't care.
you
like,
don't give a
I don't
fuck
know."
anymore. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like if because the traffic to your OnlyFans was I don't know if it still is. I'm sure you're still in that high percentage, but you're rocking like close to a million, 500,000 people a month, like or isn't like 500 million? Is like 500 million people are like coming through. Or is it 500,000? Am I getting that wrong?
I don't. There's like
Those are big
over time. I
numbers.
think there's only been 130K people sub to my name.
subscriptions.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in terms,
view wise,
views, yeah.
well, that's on the
Yeah.
views. Yeah, that's a lot. Is that on Instagram or?
No,
That's
on
great.
OnlyFans.
It's good. It's
Oh
crazy.
wow! Yeah, that's
So that views that many views a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think on my Instagram, maybe I have like 30 million views in the last 30 days or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So not
That's
that
good.
crazy.
That's very good.
It's actually really cool. I've talked to a lot of other girls, and this is like not putting anyone else down at all, but like my numbers are very similar to people that have like millions of followers. And I always thought, like, when I saw them, I was like, they have to be making like crazy amounts of money, right?
Yeah.
If I'm basing it off of like what my income was and like my follower account.
You'd be surprised, that and that's across the board. We see it with like comics, how many tickets they sell, and all sorts of stuff. The conversion rate isn't always like
It's not the same.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
You're talking just with Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram doesn't pay well.
Well, it is so funny too because when you enter this world, your views on finances really change because there's some people like, they're doing okay. They're like kind of like it is. And I'm like, what do you mean okay? And I'm like, I'm making like 20 grand a month. I'm like, okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
$250,000 a year. That's
so
great.
good.
Right. But then, a lot of the people we've had, a lot of them are making probably 6 figures plus a month, which is
It's amazing.
Do you talk about your numbers of what your income is?
I haven't, but I don't care to.
Yeah, you don't care if you do.
No.
Yeah, I mean, how much? What's your monthly intake?
I'm at like 160, 170 right now.
A month.
wow.
I've got up to like 193 or
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So that's
Thank
a
you.
that's a,
I mean, in a
that's a
good way. It's
long way
amazing.
from
Yeah.
4 to 6K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went
Yeah,
from
so
4K in
congratulations.
October
That's amazing.
to 70 in November.
Oh wow, that
That's-
jump you
Yeah.
20x.
That is
Yeah.
a fucking.
Wow. And what do you think?
I'm
that,
doing what I did.
Yeah.
Like in my, like I know not OnlyFans, but like
Right.
what we were just talking about earlier about like my progression of income. It was like I had an email that said, "Hey, we owe you $500. Set your bank account up." So I did that, and then like the next month was $1,500, then it was $2,500, then $4,500,
Yeah.
$55, and then the biggest month
You're
I
like,
just
what the
had was
fuck?
$11K.
Yeah.
But like that jump from 4K to 70, holy shit! I would be like so scared.
And
I
what
was
all-
scared. I immediately, I made like 20K in the first 15 days of that month, and I immediately was like panicked and looked for a financial advisor and got one immediately.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah,
Smart.
once
Very
the cash
smart.
starts coming in good, you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do I do with
Yeah,
this
because
money?
if you don't pay taxes on that,
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so scary because so many girls actually go into tax debt because
Yeah.
of it, you know?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, also too, there's like ways once you start making like real money, like how you can like maximize your earnings. So you know,
Yeah.
like the house, the studio, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
shooting in this room. Now we should shoot in the bathroom today.
Oh, so you can write on the bathroom too.
Yeah. Well, I do like. There's so many places I do. That's why I love doing these weeks out here. Is like I just
scene.
yeah. Might as well
Take advantage.
Take advantage of making some money.
Yeah, hell yeah. You were asking how I did it. I literally think like obviously, like I told you guys, I had like 4 fucking jobs before I was doing this, but I'm definitely a grinder. Like I work too much probably. And so I'm not dismissing like the grind to it, but I wrote in my notebook every single morning when I was making 4K. I'm so grateful I make 100K a month. And I would write that same sentence like 10 times. Every single morning.
Like manifesting.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
manifest it. And people like, how did you do that? I said, I made 70K a month when I believed I could.
Right.
Yeah.
Like literally just believed I could.
To be
the
honest with
mentality you
you,
need.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like, and I never try and like say it as in like an egotistical way. I'm not like comedy famous, but I have like a little piece of the internet where I do well. It's small, but it's something. It never went to my head because I wasn't surprised.
Because you knew you could do it.
Oh yeah, I knew. It took me 13 years in comedy to like start getting a following, but I was never shocked. Like it doesn't like blow my mind.
Yeah,
that,
you
like,
outworked. I mean, we see it a lot in stand up that like all the like bodies along the way. It's like going up to Mount Everest, and you see all the people who.
No, you're.
Oh my God.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
because I'm the same. I could see people that like are successful and like you're like he deserves it.
Yeah.
Or like then if they don't, you're like.
Yeah,
really?
all the people who dropped off.
People that dropped off.
quit
Yeah.
It's like
halfway.
like I'm not surprised, but like with myself, like I still have that like this is kind of wild. You know what I mean? Like, is it like you were saying? Like, is this real? Like, you got to be careful. Like, oh my God, I don't want to like go into this like investment opportunity and not know if this is sustainable.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm kind of in that. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, I also understand that this shit could end at any time. Too. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they do an update on Instagram. I stopped showing up in FYPs. You
The
know,
American economy fails.
yeah, the American.
But you know
economy
what
fa-
though? Like you were saying, like as far as percentage wise, like you're in the top 0.4%,
0.04.
0.04%. Like anybody with over 150K followers on Instagram, I think is in the top 0.1%.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah, they're in the top 1%. So they're not going to just forget about you.
Well, no, I don't. I also too like if it's also a situation that I feel like even if like the the podcast is doing we just launched it, but it's like it's doing good moves and like stand-up's good. I have some money now, but I also believe like I was sleeping on a floor at 41 years old a few years ago. That if I had to go back tomorrow, I'll be fine too.
Yeah.
I'm confident
I think
in
I
that.
was super nervous at first. Like I was telling you, like when I first bought my house, like real nervous about that. Like what if it goes away? What if I can't pay my mortgage? All this stuff. Now I know if OnlyFans went away, I know how to market myself and I know how to grind. Like I'll be
Sure.
successful, whatever. Like
Yeah.
also be a millionaire doing anything, right?
Yeah,
like it doesn't matter if it's OnlyFans or sex work or literally just like me selling prints. Like I do paintings. Like my next goal is to do a print club where people pay a monthly subscription and I send them a physical print of my
Oh, that's
art.
pretty cool.
Yeah, so I know there's other ways.
Yeah.
That's
you
what they
got-
say in entertainment, though. Always have 8 irons in the fire.
Yeah.
Like if you're leaning into one thing and one thing only, like
You never know what's going to bust.
It's and like everybody in this room, I don't even know you, but I can tell you're this way. But like we all have that what's next mentality.
Yeah.
Because complacency is where everyone fails.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're just sitting in that mode of like, yeah, this is good, cool, I'll just dial it back, and then that's when you're like, they take it away, and you're
I wouldn't stop. In terms of content stuff on what's the direction for you now? So you're starting to do collabs. You had the first foursome. Was a foursome new OF couple, or have they?
So I did an orgy with
okay.
perfect drop of the word right there.
Also good transition from a print of the month club.
You can actually get a screen still of the orgy. They were in that, and I went to this creator house with all these people. It was so eye-opening. That trip changed my life more than anything.
Where was that, out here in
It was, oh my God, where, Atlanta?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys flew there knowing that you're going to meet some other creator, but with did you have the plans of an orgy, or just
we went out there to film the orgies.
Okay.
And they were
It'd be
just
wild if there was no plan.
Yeah. Orgies with an S is nuts too.
Yeah.
There was 4 of them, so.
Oh, you shot 4 orgies.
4Gs.
Yeah, we were.
Orgies.
Wow.
4Gs.
Yeah, we were
Orgies.
real productive.
You should market that. That's fucking awesome.
But all the people there were like literally so lovely. Like, I was just like talking to them forever. I'm like, wow, I love these people so much. And then we invited 2 of them, like the couple, out to our house and did the orgy before we moved.
This episode's proudly sponsored by the most dangerous and clickable site on the internet, Jerkmate.
It's free to sign up. We're giving you $10 to Jerkmate. Real models, real moans. If you go on Jerkmate, you can see beautiful women, beautiful other things, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's tons of beautiful stuff on there.
It's beauty all around for a true gooner.
And guys, remember, making an account is totally free. No monthly fees, no nothing. Just make your account, browse through the models, spend your $10, do whatever you want.
Grab a little coconut oil.
A little coconut oil.
Dim the lights.
Maybe a candle?
And a little goon for you.
It's gooner time.
Goon on Jerkmate, baby. Oh,
Right on.
wow.
That's amazing. Okay, this is what I'm really curious in is, so you kind of were the first pottery girl to like get this.
There was another girl, oh my God, what is her name? I love her so much. What is her? Whatever. She was doing TikTok lives and doing pottery. That's the only other girl I'd ever seen do it before me.
Yeah.
But before that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like I copied her, right? I was literally had a pottery business.
Yeah,
first.
you had the pottery business and everything. You're like, oh, this is a great way to market. Now you have a lot of like copycat kind of creators
for sure,
who are like doing OnlyFans and using the pottery as like this angle to hit that niche.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel any sort of like animosity or anything towards that? Like, yeah, you're a poser?
I definitely look at I can tell immediately like if someone actually knows what they're doing or not. And I'm like, yeah, it's fake pottery. And I think I used to get a little upset, be like, that was my niche. But like, I don't care now. Like, get your bag. I want you to get your bag too.
Yeah.
Like, you want to come out? We can do a pottery collab. Like,
There's always enough pieces of the pie.
Yeah.
Especially
Oh, yeah.
everybody in our industry too. Everyone's like, oh, it's got to be. It's like when it gets cutthroat and I see people acting that way, I'm like, yo, there's enough to go around.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Like,
Yeah. And you never know who's going to move up or when you're going to move down. And if you're like being shitty to people, it's like, it's going to be them.
What is
Yeah,
that?
I don't think. I think it's actually. It's like the pizza place that opens across the street from that old.
I was about to say, like,
Yeah, it's good. It's good for business
Competition brings new
and
business.
also too, if you're good at what you do, you will cream rises.
Yeah.
So it's like it is kind of one of those things where it's like I don't mind it because like if you're trying to do what I'm trying or whatever, like whomever, you're like okay, go ahead.
yeah, like there's
Have fun.
a girl. I think she was maybe a little bit of real pottery, but I will watch her videos and she'll like copy word for word from like what I said in my pottery videos. And I used to get like,
Really?
yeah, but and I used to get upset, but it's like, I also do little stupid little trends that everyone does. And
Sure.
it's like, there's someone that sets every trend, right? And everyone else is following. No one's making as much as the girl that started it, right?
Yeah, first to
Like-
market, baby.
Yeah,
First to
exactly.
market.
So I don't get mad about it.
No, I don't give it. Well, even us. I mean, I've known Che for probably 13, coming on 14 years now, almost close around that. We're both very dirty comics. I used to open for him, and then I had like no fans, and now we're both dirty comics doing a podcast together that is like having
Yeah, like I said,
professional.
come out, let's do pottery together. all
I
our
would.
fans can
Oh.
go back and forth. Like,
I
yeah, you
thought
can
you
go
were
too.
saying-
Yeah.
You could teach the class.
Yeah, JJ.
Yeah.
JJ. He's like,
Ex-professional potter when I was
Yeah.
10 years old. I did do it for a fucking summer. I don't understand the
I used to
animosity
be a
towards
All
someone.
summer pottery.
Every day I did pottery.
I think it was like 3 times a week for summer, and I was doing it.
yeah, there's a
I
lot
made
of
a
potential
mug
there.
in fucking 5th grade.
Yeah,
One mug.
I never did pottery until college.
Oh,
Did it.
wow.
They used to do it in like middle school. They had it was part of like arts and crafts.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
The thing I don't like about pottery is when it finishes quick before it gets like painted over, and that the dryness of
bone
it.
dry,
oh
yeah.
it's
The feeling of it,
yeah,
for
the
sure.
feeling of it's
The
very
sound of it's like chalk.
yeah, chalky. Yeah, it gives me the. Ugh.
Maybe you're autistic.
Yeah.
Did we ever? We should maybe get tested.
I'm definitely something.
I'm autistic and I still do pottery every day.
Are you or like
No, like, yeah.
Yeah,
What-
confirmed spectrum.
I've took a couple. I haven't like been to a doctor, but you know those tests, like the autistic tests.
Yeah.
I scale like most likely to be autistic.
what is the defining fact? I mean, obviously, like the crazy work ethic.
I think that's one of the biggest.
Yeah.
My
Attention
boyfriend,
to
that's
detail.
the neuroscience guy. He always thought that I was autistic.
Does it really?
Yeah. Oh my God. What are my autistic traits? There's a lot of them. I don't know if this is an autistic trait. I guess maybe I shouldn't be saying that if like I'm not fully diagnosed. But like
No, it's
when
fine.
I was a kid, I would have to. Don't look at me, camera. I would like scrunch my face like, and I would do that all the time.
like a
Yeah.
tick.
Yeah. Like
Really?
I would do it all the time.
How did you get rid of it?
My mom yelled at me enough.
You
the way to
can
do it.
beat out the autism, guys.
Yeah, and there was like
yeah.
other little tics like that I would do a lot. I also can't really go to concerts. I can't be around like loud music.
Why?
like
Just
that.
makes you uncomfortable?
No, the music thing makes me. The reason I maybe started thinking I was autistic is I told this to a confirmed autistic person, and she's like, "Are you autistic?" But because of like the way I was saying I can't go to concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, I like literally pass out.
Oh, you pass
Like
out.
Wow.
every time I'm like, this beat's about to make me sick, and then like
This beat's about to make.
Everyone else is like, "This is a sick beat." It's making
yeah,
me
they're like, yeah,
sick.
turn it
no,
up.
literally my vision starts being like spotty black, and then I
Wow.
literally sit on the floor. I'm like, someone has to get me water,
Oh,
and I have to
wow.
get out.
That's crazy.
I met Lil Huggy because I was about to pass out at a concert.
Oh yeah, oh that's kind of cool.
I was like, oh my God, Oliver Tree. I was at an Oliver Tree concert.
Yeah.
And yeah, that happened to me, and I like had to go to the side and ask the security guard for water, and he was like over there for some reason.
Okay, sick. Yeah. Yeah. Very autistic guy.
Do you plan on doing more collabs, or you kind of like? Do you have any like goals in terms of where you are now doing stuff with your husband and other couples? But do you ever think about maybe jumping to the next level of mainstream stuff?
Like mainstream porn.
Sure.
I would do that for sure. I
Really?
think my biggest goal this year is the print club, and then I would love to have like a real OFTV series where I like teach just random people or
that's
anyone
cool.
pottery and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. One thing I did want to ask you about, because you're talking about collabs and like where you want to go in the future, and inspiration for your handle was Stella Barry, right? Or
Yeah.
Stella Barry.
Yeah, Stella Barry.
Stella
Who's that?
Barry. Stella Barry she's goated OnlyFans star.
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Yeah, she's great. Her tagline, her name is Anal Princess.
Yeah. So
Okay, cool.
that's why I went by Pottery Princess.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you guys know Anal Princess?
Damn,
So
silly
what-
me.
So what was it about that you were a fan of hers before?
Yeah, I loved her for a long time before. And then actually the reason I started OnlyFans is because she was on a podcast, and I don't know if it was a podcast, it was a YouTube video, and she was literally saying all the reasons girls shouldn't do OnlyFans, like literally listing
really?
them all out. And after I listened to her do that podcast, I was like, actually, I think it sounds so cheesy to say that, but I was like, I think I'm mentally strong enough to do this.
Oh, she said one of the things was that it will just eat
She was
you
just
up.
reading or listing all the reasons girls shouldn't do it. Right?
Yeah, but
Like,
what was like a main, like what was
like backlash, your family, like social, like media people, like, you know, all the comments and how horrible everyone is. Like,
how do you deal with that? Like in terms of like comments and stuff?
it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Do you even pay attention to it?
I don't read a single comment.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Almost never.
I've always
I
always thought that with the comments. I worked for this YouTube channel years ago, and it was this big channel, and something some of the other creators would do on the channel was they would respond to comments, and I wouldn't do that. I would do other ways to engage the fans, and they would always talk about these bad comments they get and da-da-da and how it would bother them. And my mentality always was like, I make the thing. You talk about the thing I make. I'm higher than you in the hierarchy. You don't even, no one even gives a shit about what you do. The fact that even if I make something that's worth shitting on, you don't even make.
Yeah, you
No,
don't.
I wish there was
Yeah.
more negative comments, honestly,
Yeah.
because like the only reason I read any comment is to reply with the video, like how you said. Yeah, I want it. I want that shit.
It does
talking.
drive
You want
the
that.
algo.
You
Yeah.
want that. You want the I don't read my
this
comments.
is silly. My mom was at our hometown bar this past week, and apparently, like, one of my ex-boyfriends was like kind of talking shit about me doing OnlyFans, and then I made
To your mom?
yeah.
That's
Pretty funny.
What a prick.
Yeah. But then I made a video just talking about how he said that. And when my mom texted me and told me that, I was like, yes, now I get to make a video about it. And then someone in the comments like, well, it looks like he really rubbed the wrong one. Like, he really upset you. And I'm like, no, I got excited when I heard that because I knew I could make a video about it.
Right.
Exactly.
Inspiration.
Yeah, like, please leave
Does he
me more hate
subscribe to you?
comments. I don't know. There's
That'd be hilarious.
most people use fake names, but when I very first started, one of my ex-boyfriend's friends subbed to me with his full legal name and
Really?
a
That's
profile
great.
picture.
Him in there. Hey, remember me?
Be like, hey, it's me.
That's so funny.
It is crazy. Is a condom or condom. That is a common theme we see where girls will start OnlyFans and then people come out of the woodwork that like ex-boyfriend and stuff. Sometimes like cousins and things.
Oh yeah, that's the uncles.
The
Sabrina had
uncles.
uncles.
What? Yeah.
Lily Lou had her father and mother.
They were watching her porn.
I'm pretty sure my mom subbed to me. So my mom she said like the most horrible names you could ever imagine. Like when I first started, like literally called me and said she was like gagging on the phone. Like I threw up so many times about this, like because I did OnlyFans. And then we had like one conversation where it was like good and she didn't hate me as much anymore. And then seconds after we ended that phone call, her legal name with her profile picture subbed to my OnlyFans. And I was sitting on the computer, immediately blocked. So I literally blocked it right before, like,
Smart.
hopefully she could see anything, but I have a feeling that was her. Either it was her or someone trying to troll me, but
like, how would someone know? Like, that's such a weird coincidence.
like, well, I do use my legal name, so I'm sure people could find who my mom is.
Yeah, but like why? I'm
But
trying
like
to get into
seconds
psychology
after
of
she
it.
was like, "Oh yeah, I don't hate this thing as much anymore. Like, let me go see what it's all about."
I mean, it would make sense. It's a curiosity of what your daughter's doing. I wouldn't. I'm not saying I would, but I'm trying to envision what your mom's thinking.
Right,
She's like, how bad is it? You know what I mean? Like, not bad, like talent wise.
Yeah.
But like, how bad is it? Can I accept this? Like,
she
she
could
needed
have
to
just
convince
looked
herself.
at Google and looked on the images and
Sure, right.
Not
clicked
all
off the
parents
blur,
are smart
you
like
know?
that.
Yeah. Do they understand the scope of what's going on in terms of like how you're doing financially? And they're like, is that kind of what makes people?
Yeah, she probably knows. Like, I just bought another house, so
Yeah, they kind of. I think that's kind of like
Yeah.
your parents start realizing. That was the same with like my family. Like I was like, I'm in LA, and I'm like, then she's like, you're traveling quite a bit, huh? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's working out,
Yeah,
baby.
it's working out.
Yeah.
Oh, she recently called me and was like, "Are you still making?" Because I told her my numbers like once. That was a bad idea. I should never have told
Yeah, you should-
people
yeah.
my numbers. But she like called me and was like, "Your views and not many people like your post on TikTok. Like, are you still doing very well?" I'm like, I post up to 70 times a day on TikTok. You saw like
What? 70 times?
that's like the highest I posted in one day. Usually I will literally post like 20 plus times a day.
Oh, is this all on one account?
No.
How many accounts are you running?
4 TikToks, several Instagrams.
And you just have different
YouTube.
phones, so they don't connect in terms of like the algo
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, I have like 3 TikToks on this phone, and I don't have anything banned because.
I thought
Yeah, it's all safe for work,
someone
yeah.
told me though, in terms of like VPN stuff, like if you have multiple accounts, they can tell from the same IP address, and it might hurt the second.
Oh yeah, that definitely happens. Like,
Yeah.
my friend's had a whole phone's banned, and she's had many Instagrams on it, and
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, when I get back to New York next week, I'm actually going to just start. We were talking to one of the guys back here about doing that and just having like a completely different phone and completely different Instagram just to upload. Because again, like you can like probably pick up 15-20% new fans based off your older stuff. So
Yeah, just reposting old things.
yeah.
Yeah. And do you have any other, because I know one of the things that you'll do sometimes is you'll like have your pottery videos that you make and you'll film from 2 separate angles.
Oh my god, it's insane. So what I usually do is I'll have 2 TikTok lives, and then it's either 2 TikTok lives, an OnlyFans live, and 1 recording, or 1 TikTok, 1 OnlyFans live, and 2 phones recording me. I'll have 4 phones at all times.
Simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So those are all different videos. So when you post them separately, they don't have the same whatever code or whatever.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, I look crazy when you see me doing pottery, and I have 4 phones around me, like...
And when you're
Smart,
shooting your OnlyFans content, how much of a production are you putting behind that? Are you doing phone content, or do you have like lights, camera, action kind of thing?
I still have like the lights, and everything's filmed on my iPhone, so...
Everything. Do you like doing? Again, you don't have to answer any of these questions. I'm
I'll
just
answer
a little
anything.
pervert. Do you like performing on camera? Like, would you like having sex on camera? Do you ever do like solo stuff on camera?
Oh, yeah, I do it all.
And do you like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
That's great.
it's really cool.
Yeah. No, I mean, hey.
Like, I will brag about that for some
Really?
all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think
is.
that's dope as fuck. Like,
I agree. That's why we have this podcast. Well, you have such like, okay, so the reason I always try and like, you're probably one of the first that I've like kind of like tippy-toed around, because some of the people we have, they're like overt about, and you, even though you're like you still have this like innocence about you. Like, I don't want to offend you.
Yeah.
no, I get it. I kind
Yeah.
of give off that vibe, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a very like sweet, nice, Midwestern girl next door.
Opposite
kind
of
vibe.
the people I hang around.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
I
Some of
understand.
the people who come on the pod, like we had Nicole Doshi on, and she talked about like she's like, yeah, I've fucked like I don't know, maybe 100,000 people, and we're like, that's not true, but that's crazy. And she's like, I don't even know how many people. I've
Well,
had sex with,
to give
That's
you,
not true, liar.
well, I'll tell you, it could be, because after we did the pod, I went to there's a movie room. I'm laying down on my back, and there's a little dog that one of the girls had, a little Chihuahua. The Chihuahua's sitting on my chest. The next thing I know, Nicole,
like,
do you
I
have the
fucked her
video? You have. Hey, so, someone has the video of Nicole just gets on me raw and starts riding my dick. I'm wearing this.
Wait,
Yeah?
the dog?
No, the chick.
Was she filming it?
I missed that.
No,
connection
she
there.
just goes, and I just had
Starts
surgery.
humping you.
She starts riding me completely naked.
Is she just doing that for free? Like,
Yes, I wasn't complaining, but I was like, "Hey, listen, I did just have surgery like 6 weeks ago, so I'm like." And it was like, it's right in my
surgery on your cock?
my hernia, so it's like off to
Yeah.
the right. So it's still, it felt amazing. My dick was chubbing up. It was great, but I had to like,
You had to be a responsible adult.
I had to be responsible. And I tapped her on her ass. I'm like, you gotta get off, lady.
He's like, I got pottery class to teach.
Yeah, it was. Hey, I thought about it last night when I beat off. I'm like, fuck, I should have just stuck it in
Damn,
her.
yeah.
You'd be back in the hospital.
I would. Yeah, that's
So quick.
with her.
Yeah, she would have.
You would have been back.
Yeah,
in the
she
hospital.
would have been like, even same with like Kazumi. Kazumi's like, and I'm like, I can't, dude. You need to be like healthy when you're fucking someone like that. Have you ever met Kazumi?
I've talked to her a little bit, but
Oh
I
my!
haven't met her. No.
She was here. She just went to Spain today. But
Oh, nice.
yeah, you gotta be coming in with a fucking good dick.
I found out about her because I watched like every advice video ever about OnlyFans, and she was on a podcast once, so I found that.
Yeah, she is wild. Yeah, we were just sitting on the couch. You weren't there, and she goes, "Do you want to see?" So me and Eric were there. She goes, "Do you want to see my double gang or what was it? Double penetration video with the trailer?" So and she's like literally, she's laying down with her legs. You know when you lay on a couch and your head's like it's like the way like right. And she pulled it up and she's literally getting her pussy and ass destroyed. Cummed on, and she's like, "Do you like that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's fantastic."
It's great. Yeah, I love it.
But it's so
JJ's like Oscar winning.
Like, what do you think? Do you think the editing's good? Like, what about the music?
Lighting's great.
I do like when people talk about sex very cavalier.
Yeah,
I think it's just.
I mean, look at what we're doing right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
why I like when other people do it because I think it's no. You know what I mean? I think like even talking about money is kind of normal, and it's when people are like kind of like tippy toe around it gets weird.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, well, it's not supposed to be weird. This is like the thing, you know?
Yeah,
so.
well, especially like when I'm talking to other girls, like, I don't know, it's really fun to have that kind of conversation because I'm like, well, what are you doing that I can do to also be at your level, right?
Yeah, right.
Like, I want to. No, also, you brought up music. I want to bring this up. One of my very first girl collab, she filmed, so I always filmed on the iPhone, and she had like a really nice camera. We film in my room and we play it back. You know, this beautiful video, right? Yeah. Oil everywhere. Like,
everyone comes.
Perfect, yeah. And then we're watching it back and you could not hear this in person because we obviously would not have filmed, but you could literally hear a song like from someone's car radio outside. They just must have been outside the whole time playing and the whole song is like in there. And so we had to overlay classical music over the whole thing because it's you can't
copyright.
Copyright. Yeah.
Little Beethoven.
No, literally, fucking some classical ass music over it.
Our clips are a classic. That was our jazz. Our editor, said, "Hey, how's this?" And he put jazz on the clip, and I'm like,
"So good! It's such a good juxtaposition because you have
over
us
some
talk
porn."
Yeah,
well, porn talk, but yes. Like, but jazz over porn's great too.
I hope they enjoyed it because I was like, "Fuck!" Like we did so much work for that.
Yeah, we're not throwing this out. How do we fix this? Sometimes it's how the best things happen. And so you talked about how you're doing. You do some of these pottery customs. You have your pottery stuff. What is some of the craziest customs you've had asked for on your OnlyFans?
Someone asked me to smear Nutella all over my chest.
Yeah.
You get
Choco
it?
titties.
Scat.
Nutella. Oh, okay.
There's a name for it. Scat.
But you can't do that on OnlyFans.
Chocolate tits.
You can.
A scat
just
is
food.
poop.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Food.
Yeah, if it was real Nutella.
Oh yeah, if it's real Nutella,
it's just not supposed to look like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Probably one of the craziest. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't do poop or pee on.
Was that a big financial? What would you?
Someone, most people asking for those kind of customs want to pay you like $50.
What?
That's nuts.
What about
highest customs are like they don't even care if their names are in it. Like they just love you. So
what's a big high custom, and what would be an example of like a big high custom that you've done? Price and kind of what was the thing?
Oh God, I don't accept mini customs because they don't ever want to pay enough for them.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? They want you to. Sometimes I'll get DMs on like, I'm like, I do a cameo. I do it for $50 for like whatever.
Yeah, it's like,
and then you get a DM of people saying, "Hey, can you do a video for me?" I'm like, bro, I don't want to.
It's definitely not worth it.
But also, I'm not showing my put.
Right. I think some of my other weird customs, I actually did this one. It was just like 5 minutes of me licking my armpit.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty light work.
Yeah.
That had to hurt.
So they just wanted you to lick?
Yeah, just.
Yeah. Okay.
And they pay big money for it?
That was very early on. I think like $100 probably.
Okay,
Back
but
then.
now you know.
Yeah.
A 5-minute armpit lick, that's got to be 4 figures.
Yeah, well, when OnlyFans takes 20% and then I pay 40% in taxes, I'm like, is that worth it? Or should I just go film a couple more TikToks?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But also do customs for people if they really want them.
Yeah, if the price is right. If
Yeah.
the
You
price is
forget
right.
it's 20% and not right off the top for the manager.
Yeah,
For-
just no.
For Mr. OnlyFans.
Hey, Uncle Sam wants you to
And
go.
that's another thing, like girls like literally think that 20% is like for their taxes or something. And then they end up
Oh, it's
with
not.
tax debt. The 20% OnlyFans takes?
Yeah.
No, that's just
For the
them.
company.
That's just administration.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
just
interesting.
for the website,
Right, and you
which
get
is fine. I have no complaints. OnlyFans,
Sure,
lovely.
right.
Take it. You're giving me lots of other money, but then so 20% that, then 40% the taxes. I'm like, $200 for this? Like, I don't know.
No, and I agree with you. I think like people complain sometimes about OnlyFans. Like, then go do it on your own platform. If you don't want
Yeah.
to pay the 20%, then go do it. Go make your own shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make chocotits.com.
Yeah. Nutellitits.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we got any more questions here.
was
for
good.
you. Yeah, that was great.
That was
dude. Yeah,
interesting. Very
yeah,
interesting.
Very
really-
interesting.
Yeah, really appreciate having
JJ,
you.
Pottery
both on.
Man.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
professional
we
potter,
learned things
baby.
about you.
Professional potter, baby.
Biggest bomb drop of the episode right
I
there.
love how
For real.
as that goes on, the details come out. I was a professional potter. Well, I did it for summer. I was 10 years old.
I was 10 years old.
Years old. When I was a
was 3
pottery
weeks.
teacher, I never taught anyone below like the age of 50 or something.
Oh, really? That's the
Yeah,
only people
I
that
did
did
like
it.
Tuesday mornings at a art center, so
Yeah.
most of the students were really old.
Yeah.
Really?
And then I walk in and then you see me like really tiny and look really young.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that? Like doing that for like? Did you enjoy it for people who were like older and stuff
Yeah,
like
no,
that?
I loved being a teacher, but
Yeah.
it doesn't pay very well.
No.
I was mostly using it because I could make pots and then use their kiln and stuff. So I would do a class and make like 4 mugs of my own, and then it's like, well, now I'm selling those for $50 each, and now I'm
Yeah.
making more from that pottery
Right.
than the actual.
Do you ever think about that? Like, fuck that. I mean, because what's this? 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. 2 years ago. So you like a good day's work was like $200, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And being a server, I mean, I made really good money as a server.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to think about the comparison.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now you won't even lick your armpit for $200.
Exactly.
All right, Haven, we'll get you into this camera. Just let people know where they can find you. Brandon, right after.
Hi, guys. You can find me at haven.tunin.
Right
Anywhere?
on. Yeah, anywhere.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Go there. The link's there. Instagram, haven.tunin.
Awesome. Yeah, my name is Brandon Trusso. You can find me at Brandon Trusso at Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X.
Or tonight when we go for Mexican.
Or tonight at Mexican. Was the reservation of my name?
Oh, wait. Can I say one else crazy
you're paying
thing?
after the 11K.
No, she's coming, isn't she?
I think the craziest thing that happened in my career so far is that I got a knock on the door from a police officer. I was like, fuck. And I'm like smoking weed. So I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? But he comes up and this cop had to give me this note because some guy in Florida was scamming some guy, and this guy sent the scammer $30,000. $30,000. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm real. You can talk to the real me.
Oh, so he scammed the guy out of your.
Well, someone impersonating me did, and so I had to call the cops in Florida, and they just had to ask me questions like, "Do you know this guy? Do you bank with this bank? You never asked this guy for $30,000."
Like, no.
And they said that this obviously happens all the time because people impersonate all the time, but
Yeah.
the only reason they could find me is that because I use my real name.
Yeah.
And they have to find a real person to confirm that it's not me asking for the 30. Because it's not, and they said it's not even illegal for this person to impersonate me.
It's
Really?
not illegal?
No, the only reason they were even investigating it is because I think there was something shady with the guy sending the 30K.
Oh, he was up to weird shit.
So they just saw this crazy transaction and they're like, what's going on here? And
Yeah.
then
And
yeah.
so do you know any details on what the guy paid $30,000 for?
I'm assuming to like meet up or something, but
Yeah.
he definitely got scammed. I'm real. I don't know. Yeah.
Sorry,
That was probably
buddy.
the craziest thing that happened.
He's
That's
pissed.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Right on. Well, that was great. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thanks.